Did that scare you yet? So, what's going, YouTubers? For ladies and gentlemen, it's the natural born Gilliger. Welcome you all to Being the Asylum, episode 259. And this will be the second night, third night, I should say, of this Halloween edition for BTA. Uh, so yeah, we're gonna have some discussions when it comes to AEW Dynamite. They had their Fright Night last night. You'll find out my thoughts about the show overall. Obviously there was some things that I didn't like. What's new, but there was some positive as well. I'll get to it when we get, when we go through it. Um, so far we have, you know, um, some fun topics we'll also do as well. Now, there's no Omega Red right now. I don't know if you'll join us later, but either way, we'll still do fun topics. Especially some fun topics will involve, the theme of Halloween, and we'll get to that when we get to it. Obviously we're talking about Dynamite first, you know, and we'll talk about some other things as well before we get to Dynamite as well. But for now, here with me, as of right now is True Jaybird.
What's up? What's up?
What is up?
Yeah, we are here.
Indeed you are, and it is Thursday night, and it's
Yep.
Halloween Eve, and by the way, that intro I did, that was supposed to be yesterday's intro, but I'm screwed up and chose the wrong one,
Of
so
course you did. Well,
like a smart I am, I botched.
yep. Yep.
Yes,
Super
that was
smart.
supposed to be the audience. So that was supposed to be yeah, that was supposed to be the intro. With the bats flying. With the BT, being the asylum going going on. Um, and the one
Okay.
yesterday I uploaded was it's the Halloween Eve one, which just it's because today is actually Halloween Eve because tomorrow is Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as far as what comes to Halloween plans, I don't know if I already got any Halloween plans to be honest with you, other than watch Halloween movies. Um,
Yeah. Same.
but uh, but yeah, the Halloween plans obviously we're gonna do is BTA.
Yeah.
So yeah, uh, that's basically what's up, folks, and hopefully um we'll at least get someone on here tonight for BTA. If it's Mega or by miracle we get someone else like CJ or Jordan or yeah, but
Yeah.
but anyway we're here uh I think one thing I want to bring up first um well first of all once again I want to give another thoughts and prayers to the Rotunda family going through a lot with
Mhm.
Mike Rotunda being and has hospital care. That's why we haven't seen Bo Dallas as of late. Other than him doing a promo on video, that's basically it. What he did because they're building up the whole Y6 versus the NFTs. Going into war games. Um, Now then they say that's gonna be war games, but that's basically what they're teasing of what it's gonna be. It's gonna be war games. That's full over there. There's somewhere on the bottom drawer. Okay. Somebody gotta wash it, but they cut it. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, folks, uh that's what's going on with the whole Bertona family. Um, so we'll see how that turns out. For Mike Rotunda, because uh, very very sad situation. Because we talked about it before last night as well, where you know we lost Bray 2 years ago. Very very unfortunate about that as well. And when it comes to Mark Rotunda, yeah, it looked like he was has been looked like he was in good health as of late. So hopefully everything turns out okay. Um, but that's why when you get older, especially because Mark Rotunda being in pro wrestling for all those years, you know, I mean he didn't take any horrendous bumps or anything like you see nowadays in wrestling. He's not I mean, even Mick Foley during the time has been doing a lot of those things, but hopefully he's doing okay, and we'll just hope we hear some good news uh through the grapevine. But yeah, other than that, but speaking of, when it comes to putting enough for war games, again, it could be that team when it comes to the MFTs versus the Y6, because if in case both guys can't make it, um now, I don't know if they will do or not, but this is what Jay Bruce suggested. Thought they could do. If both guys cannot make it, um, Sami Zayn is in the is kind of in that program as well. With CMT is targeting him,
Yeah.
so that could
Hmm.
be a possibility as well. If in case both guys cannot make it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Eh, so yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I guess obviously I don't think they will tease much of it tomorrow night, but they probably will. But we'll see how that turns out. Now now I won't be watching SmackDown. I'll be I'm not saying it's not interest SmackDown is not interesting. I just want to see if we do BTA. So and I'll
Mhm.
and who knows um. We might do like a little later on at SmackDown, whoever. But we shall see. Because again, it depends, how our days goes, or our Halloween plans. Comes to watching movies or whatever. Just whatever. Either way, but nevertheless, but nothing. Liv Morgan. There's some good news about her. She's gonna be
Okay.
she's gonna be clear to return in 2026.
Great.
That is great. Um, I guess she'll probably will return to the Rumble.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Now there's still you know what comes to who could be the eyes on favorites of win the Rumble, because because everyone's been saying Liv Morgan could be the next one. Who's the eyes on favorite to win the Rumble.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's gonna be the case because you know ever since her being gone, a couple plans has changed. You know you know so
Yeah.
they might be doing something else when it comes to who could win the Rumble to get a shot title at WrestleMania. Same thing with the Chamber. Um,
Hmm.
so we shall see how that turns out because Liv Morgan. Now, the one thing that's going to be good for Liv Morgan, if she doesn't win the Rumble or the Chamber, the good program that she could work of the angle, is with Roxanne Perez. They could
Yeah.
rehash continue where they left off. But unfortunately they couldn't do it because Liv Morgan got hurt.
Yeah. Especially since Roxanne trying to get with Dominic. So.
Yep. And yeah, and they still doing little tease of that too as well. Where
Mhm.
Roxanne Perez is to try to cover that when just they is turn against him. So I think the Just is going to be turning heel with Dominic not no longer be part of the Judgment Day. He's going to be a full on boom. Babyface with Liv Morgan.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, especially since he's getting over. You know,
Hell yeah.
I can probably see that.
So yeah, so we shall see what happens with that with Liv returning. I'm excited to see her returning either way. So
Yeah.
but so I want to also about as well. Um, have you ever watched the movie The Exorcist?
The
The original.
Exorcist.
Yeah, that
I've
picture
probably seen some.
which was a child.
I've probably seen like clips of it, but I don't think I've ever seen like the full movie.
Yeah, I think it's a video as well. And I did check. I did have finally watch it. The full movie this time. And I'm like,
Mhm.
boy, and I'm like, boy, that was something. It was some crazy stuff that happened in that movie.
Alright.
I'll just say that. Um, and I didn't think there could be any killings in the movie as well. But then again, it's a horror movie. Just because how it was how yeah, I thought maybe there would be some killing when it comes to maybe the mother could have been gotten killed by her daughter, but accidentally. But no, that wasn't the case. Um, but three people ended up dying. You know, now one that did die, he actually died, you know, on that year actually. When the movie was released. Because
Mm.
yeah, he played kind of a porn role, if you want to call it that. I'm not gonna give away too much, but um, yeah, and I thought when it comes to the end of the credits, I'll do like a you know memory of of this actor, but that's not what they did. I was like, okay, I was like, I was wondering, I wondering if he was if he was the first one that ever um if they ever did like a in memory of this actor who this was his last film that he ever was a part of, and but but that wasn't the case at all. Basically, while I was watching the credits and everything, even the opening of it, and like okay, I guess he wasn't the first. Like I wondering who could have been the first one. You know, yeah, they ever did, they were that one. But either way, but that movie was insane though. At least they got it out of the way. Like when it comes to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1973 or 74, wherever your year was.
Mhm.
Once I saw it, get it out of the way. I don't have to watch it ever again. Not that Exorcist was a lot better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know, and another movie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying there. Yeah, I thought the movie was alright. Yes, it's
Okay.
yeah, movie. I tuned to watch as well. Um, which I always seen you know miss a bit when I get a chance to watch it every time. Sometimes I miss it to watch the full movie, which is Silence of the Lambs.
I've heard of that movie.
That movie was good, very good.
Okay.
Obviously, it involves Hannibal Lecter,
Yeah.
Doctor Hannibal Lecter, I should say. But yeah, it was a good. It was good. It was damn good. It was very good. That movie. So um, I've never seen the beginning of it. Just from to end because every time I do watch it, sometimes I'll watch something like somewhere from midway, and then I watch the rest of it to see how it turns out and everything. So yeah, it's based on how I viewed it like, yeah, pretty good movie. I'm glad. It's the reason why something like that. Is why it's so iconic when it comes to the character of Dr. Hannibal Lecter. So, all right. And then the other movie I saw, which I also you know watch sometimes, whenever it comes out of the blue, that I never got to watch the whole time, the whole movie, from beginning to end, is Misery.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen that movie.
Yeah, that movie was insane, and good.
Especially, bro, especially that part with the sledgehammer, bro. Like, ugh.
Oh my God, yes,
I guess you could say she was ready to play the game. You know,
yeah, yeah. She was doing before
just
Triple Bitch ever did
oh wow, wow.
it.
Yeah, you know
Now, see,
what? I saw that movie. It's like,
that's how it's done.
yeah, I saw that movie. It's like that's a great idea. I'm using sledgehammer as my weapon.
Oh my God. But yeah, that was insane. How that was done. Uh, I knew, 'cause I seen that couple times, even clips of it, and I know what's coming once that part comes, and am I going to turn away from it? The answer was no. I didn't turn away from it because I'm a sick fuck. But I digress. Um, but yeah, that was also a very good movie as well. When it comes to how that's going to play out, and then and then the killings happens, and like holy shit, that was insane. Even the fight scene was insane. But I'm surprised there was no sequel. After that, after the whole thing. But either way, um, good movie, good piece of work there. But other than that, any movies you try to watch, Jaber? Because of horror movies or any other movies you could think of, you want to talk about?
Um, trying to remember. Remember like a horror movie that I actually watched. Uh, well, I mean, I did get a chance to see Candyman, like the full movie. I mean, this was like last year, but I got to see it. Um, I thought it was a pretty good movie, pretty good like horror movie. It was really unique in a way.
I don't think I
Um,
heard of it, to be honest.
you never heard of Candyman? You never seen that movie?
Oh, okay. I mean Candyman. I just said I must have heard wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, Candyman. Oh, you mean the remake of it? The reboot, whatever.
No, no, none of the original
Okay.
from from the
Oh,
90s.
okay. Yes, I actually have actually. Um,
Yeah, I've
I think
seen
they
it.
made, I think they made about three of them, if I can recall. Because I remember seeing a lot of those movies, young, as I was younger. And I remember being scared. I don't know that movie. But I kept on watching it every time. Like again, I'm a sick fuck. Like why do I continue saying like that was giving me out, and scaring me. Me being a little kid.
What's
Um,
wrong with you?
yeah, what's wrong with me?
But yeah, I think I might watch some Evil Dead like movies because I've only seen like clips of it. Yeah,
All right.
so I might check that out. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and the movie I also watched as well last night um was a movie I saw so many times as a kid as well. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, okay.
And after watching it again, I'm like, I'm glad that's the reason why I continue to watch, and I always enjoy watching Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I thought it was a well done movie. Now those ideas supposed to be a sequel. I, if I recall, I think it was that one, right? I think it was that one. And the story behind that is that there was a sequel I was planning to do another Killer Clown movie,
This is
but
her movie?
for a reason it's in they call it what I forgot what they called it. I gotta look up again to see. Basically, there it was never there people thought oh it'll be the plans to do another one was canceled. That wasn't the case. It was just one of the things that I think they it was made, but it's been held up. Like, because you hear because you hear movies, when it comes to you know when they make the movies and and sometimes they don't get released until like maybe years later, or it doesn't get released at all. It just be held up, you know, for for as long as they want to, and it will never get released. We hear movies like that well before. What comes to something like that happening, and Killer Clowns, unfortunately, has to be one of them. So, but other than that, yeah. Now as far as other movies I'm planning on watching, I haven't decided yet what other movies I plan on watching or rewatch in a way, you know, because of horror movies until we're done. Now, see, I will be watching Halloween again, comes to Michael Myers, on the Halloween day. So, um,
Okay.
because that to me that's what is the what I think is the original pioneer of Halloween of iconic Halloween. I mean
Yeah,
of an iconic
slash movie.
horror. Yeah, splash movie. That's just it. Yeah. Um, what comes to how incredible that piece of work was done with Michael Myers that story and all. At least that story makes you could make sense out of it when it comes to that story. I feel like Chainsaw Massacre was just all over the place and just confused the hell out of me sometimes. And some things they did there.
Yeah, for me, like I'm most likely gonna watch like some Friday 13th movies, and especially
Mhm.
Scream. Because like those are my
Hell yeah,
favorites.
that's what I'm planning to do as well. To watch Scream. Um, but yeah. So as far as the rest of talk about as well, for because back to pro wrestling here. Um, so they do they're doing something with Max. Oh yeah, I want not remember Maxine Dupree. That's what I want to bring up. So Maxine Dupree, when she had her match against Becky Lynch, her second match, or should I say, third match because they had a match before. In that match, where Becky Lynch was basically toying with Maxine Dupree at this was months ago. Um, but then obviously the second match they had where Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree had a little rough start at first, but then it picked up later on where Maxine Dupree looked like she was very impressive what she was doing. And then had and that's the match when she won by a count out. Because the referee did a fast count, of it because she basically had enough Becky Lynch, Jessica Carr. So she did that on purpose in a way. Um, so they had a second match for the Intercontinental Championship, and that was in her hometown, Maxine Free. Now, the thing I didn't know, which we didn't know, obviously we didn't know about that either, but you wouldn't notice it based on how she was working, because she was working very good as well on that night in her hometown. So apparently, because I heard reports of it, later on. Yes, I think it's like sometime, on a Tuesday, something like that, or probably on that Monday I heard about it. Maxine Dupree, was wrestling Becky Lynch, in her third match for the Intercontinental title, and she won by DQ by the way. They Becky Lynch her with the belt. But yeah, but on that night, Mexican Pre was battling the flu. I think it was the flu, but all I heard is that she was battling sick. Didn't look like it the way based on how she was working.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it looked like she was sick.
You know who? You know what? It reminds me also of Becky Lynch. Remember Becky Lynch was sick against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. She was sick. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I think the difference is they kind of acknowledged that on during the match happening.
Mm,
I think if I recall I think they did acknowledge that.
okay.
And another person I could think of as well, who fell sick as well, and also also unfortunately losing his brother as well. Bret Hart, I guess 1990 Survivor Series. Not only he lost a family member, but but he was battling very ill. I think he had the flu as well on that night. Based on how he was working
Oh
on that night,
wow.
didn't look like it either.
Yeah.
But then again, it's Survivor we're talking about here. So um so yeah, so Mexican Pre, yeah. After hearing that, I'm like, hell yeah, man. You know what? That's what I call you know dedication. That's what I call passion. That's what I call you know you know how you always hear about during young or for roster say Mr. No Days Off. That was Mexican Pre there. Mrs. No Days Off. So they will have a match again. Becky Lynch and Mexican Pre because we saw Raw. There was a segment there that Mexican Pre she wants another opportunity against Becky Lynch for the title, and we will get that. Now I believe they said what next Monday, or they said something like in sometime in the future they'll do that again. And that Mexican Pre says she's gonna call an old friend. You know, to help her out, or whatever. My guess is probably Natalia because those who are our tag team. You know, what are they the dungeon dolls. But but yeah, we shall see how that turns out. Now, where's that tomato? Another thing we're getting on Raw for next week: AJ Styles and Becky Lee, and together they are a team. AJ Lee, but they will defend the tag team titles against the Judgment Day again after seeing JT McDonough having a tremendous match against Sheamus on Raw. That was one of you always hear us say it was a banger after banger when it comes to Sheamus matches, and this was no different either.
Yep.
But yeah, but they got him out of the way. But I think that's gonna bite them in the ass because Jamie Dunn didn't win clean, obviously.
Hmm.
He got the win because of Finn Balor, getting
Yeah.
involved. So that's gonna be what was I think this is what's going to happen. Sheamus was going to get involved in the tag team match to cost him the tag titles.
I can see that. Yeah. Plus, I think obviously they're gonna have a you know why call the Dragon Styles. They're gonna have them be champions for a while. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, at least it gives Sheamus something to do. Him feuding with Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Instead of having
Yeah,
him do a whole lot of nothing.
we're gonna have to battle the UK. Ireland and is I think Finn Balor's from Ireland too, right?
Yeah, he's
He's
from Ireland.
Irish. Okay, I'm trying to remember where I'm trying to remember if JD is Irish
Yeah,
or
yeah, he's too. Remember,
oh,
never back at CAs.
all right.
The
So
Irish
yeah,
Ace.
he's the Irish Ace. He's right, the Irish Ace. That's right. Yeah, right. So yes, it's pretty much the battle of the Irish, I guess.
Battle of the Irish.
Yep.
It's the luck of the Irish.
Yep. He was gonna have the luck.
Yep. and then afterwards they'll celebrate by eating some Lucky Charms.
Yep.
All right. Um, so that matches also happen as well. Now I got a feeling, when it comes to James getting involved with Just today, maybe this will finally get him closer to facing Dominic Mysterio in the current title. I doubt that, but that's just me, wishful thinking. What comes to it,
I doubt it. I think if anything, maybe Rusev or Penta will probably take the ball off him.
we shall see. What happens that Saturday's main event, which is this Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right,
We shall see.
but we shall see. Yeah, indeed,
You know,
we
what I
shall
could
see.
see, like, what I could see if Rusev wins, if he becomes Intercontinental Champion, I could probably see him holding it to WrestleMania and then they revisit Sheamus and Rusev, and maybe
Uh,
Sheamus will get his big
Hell yeah,
moment at WrestleMania to win the IC title. That's how I
hell
would do
yeah,
it.
indeed. Yeah, indeed, yeah, indeed. That'll be way better. And
Yeah,
we gotta see how it plays out though. How Dominic is going to lose that belt. You know. Um.
yeah.
But
He's
yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
redeem. He will redeem the Intercontinental Championship. He's gonna be God's favorite Intercontinental Champion.
That is this Calvin's trying to cheat again.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, which by the way, I got brings up. Raquel, when the segment with the Judgment Day, brought up something about Dominic. If we're, you know, you wouldn't be in this mess like that. I can't remember how it was worded, but she was, saying you wouldn't be in this situation if you haven't been if you wouldn't be in a I can't remember how she worded it again, but basically, calling him a cheater. And like, that's rich coming from Judgment Day when they all they do is cheat.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious when freaking Dominic said that. He said with a straight face, he was like, that's funny because I never cheated in my life. And I was like, wow. Okay, Dom, sure. Okay.
I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm like, wow.
I guess like father like son, huh? You know, you know.
Oh my god.
I thought it funny he said that. That is something Eddie would say most likely. You know,
Oh yeah.
I remember he said like I never lied when he was cheating with the Ray. It's like God knows I never lie. It's like okay, okay, Eddie.
Hmm.
Uh,
Man.
all right.
But yeah. All right. So folks, we're gonna get to AEW Dynamite Fright Night, and I know
Okay.
it's all the horror. We're talking about Dynamite. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
but we'll
scary.
get to we'll get to also about what I liked and what I didn't like on that show. Um, because it was Halloween themed. It's unfortunate Omega Red's not here. So I feel let him know about you know. So I'll bring it up tomorrow night as well. If he okay if he doesn't show up tonight, or so I'm pretty sure he will be here tomorrow night. I don't know what's up with him right tonight, but it doesn't matter because I'll have the phone talks I'll set up for later. Um, but either way, so let me get ready to talk about AEW Dynamite. What happened after last night? Which I thought the show it was all right. You know, especially when it came to the some of the wrestling stuff they did. I thought it was all right to the show itself. But there were some things I didn't like about the show. Surprising, yeah, I know.
Let me guess
Um,
everything. Well,
everything, but well, all right. So let me bring it up right now. AEW Dynamite Fright Night. I First of all, the show opened up. I think they opened up with let's see if it was that match first. Let me see. Oh God, they had a dark match before the show. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. That was last year. Yeah, that was last year. I don't know why. I don't know why it brought me to to last year. Here we go. Here we go. This year. All right. So here we go. Uh, I can't remember if this was the first match to open up, but basically it was Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin teaming up, and more of them later, by the way, because we're going to hear a lot about them when it comes to what they announced on on the show. But it was Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy in a tag team match, which they called it Trick or Treat Tornado Tag Team. Get it? Because it's Halloween theme. Even though Darby Allin is always looking like he's from just like for Halloween either way. So the way he carries himself, you know, look like he's walking from the living dead. But they went up against which Gabriel, you're going to enjoy this one. They're going to and they were in a tag team match against the members of the Death Riders of Weird Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia.
Damn stupid.
Yes, a tag team with these two guys now.
Oh Lord. Yeah,
Wow,
it's like
doesn't that sound exciting?
yeah, exactly.
Mister, I'm Normal Pond, and you think I'm stupid.
Damn stupid.
Oh man! But after 13 minutes and 30 seconds, I didn't care to watch the match, despite having Darby Allin in the match. I didn't care to watch the match either way. Orange Cassidy just doesn't do it for me anymore, and that's all I can say from there. Oh yeah, and Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin won. If anyone was wondering. Yeah, so much for Danny Garcia be part of Death Riders. I don't know if he's the one who lost, but who cares? They're losers.
Yeah.
So, um, we had a four-way tag team match to determine the local contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championships that will happen at Full Gear. And it lasted 13 minutes and 45 seconds. And it featured FTR, Just Speed, Jurassic Express, and the Cucamonga Fox. So, the match itself, I barely paid attention to the match. I didn't care. But either two things was what happened here. And it ends up being, predictable. Just Speed was going to be the one to take the pinfall because, of course, it would. And on top of that, why they are even there in this match where they don't win anything? So what makes you think by being in this AEW No One Contenders match for the tag team titles, to got the tag team titles? What makes you think there was the loss was going to change here? And on top of that, they should not be in this match in the first place because all they do is lose.
I think it's great.
And I'm going to bring the same thing about Hook. Now the difference is he's not losing matches, but I'll get to him later. But yeah, so like I said, two things was going to happen here, which ends up being true. Jesse was going to take the loss, but the question is who's going to beat him? I know one thing was going to be Jurassic Express. So I think it was going to be the heels. It was going to be FTR, or it was going to be the Fox of Youth.
Oh boy.
And I thought this was going to go with the fuckaroos here. No, instead they went with FTR. FTR wins. Like, oh, okay.
That's right.
FTR wins. Like, okay. I didn't see that coming. Because again, I thought we were gonna have the Puckaroos getting the win here to get a shot at the tag titles. Just because they're just doing this whole thing with the broke fox.
Yeah, the broke bucks. Yep, the broke cucks.
So this is that's gonna be their ways to to get you know to get rich, I guess, to be tag champions. Because we're surprised, and that's the championships.
Hmm.
But no, we're gonna still continue this whole thing with the young fox until people start caring about them, which no one gives a fuck.
I do. Huh.
So there you go. So there you go. Then we get to John Moxley with Marisha Fear versus Kyle O'Reilly again. Now I'll say this, you know, for a match that lasted 12 minutes, it was a little better than the last week's match they had. But after seeing this match again, like really again, this match again, like okay, but it got a little better. Um, that's it's yo went along, and then it ended by a double countout. And like, oh joy, we're getting another match out of these two again, I guess.
Yay!
And then when Kyle Rose was arguing with RB Edwards, so RB Edwards was referee in the match. Marisha Shafir gets in the ring and she clocks um RB Edwards.
Oh dang!
So that goes to RB Edwards. Well, that's gonna be a fine or not a suspension. But then again, she's not gonna be
Mhm.
suspended. But she probably will get fined, but won't be suspended, and I'll get to why. But because of this happened, all hell breaks loose. The Death Right comes in, the conglomeration comes in, Darby Allen comes in, and then the Death Right least the only person the only Death Right member was not there was Pat. I don't know why. Maybe you know these days he always usually gone because being with his family whatever overseas. That always be the case with Pac. So then they they get on Darby Allen gets on the microphone, right? And he's talking about the Friday, just saying, oh, they agree over, blah, blah, blah. Then he gets the microphone to Mark Briscoe. And I thought from there, Mark Briscoe was going to announce something. But instead of Mark Briscoe announcing it, he decided to have Orange Cassidy to announce it instead. And it was one of the most monotone, unexciting um, announcement that he ever announced when it comes to Darby Allin and the conglomeration versus the Death Riders in Blood and Guts. So yes, we already get a men's Blood and Guts, but with the way it was announced by Orange Cassidy, I'm like, wow, he made it sound so exciting for us to watch this Blood and Guts match that's going to happen on November 12th. So yeah, that's where we're at, folks. Blood and Guts. Now it's going to feature what comes to the Death Riders: John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Weird Yula, Pac, and Dan Garcia. Those you have five against the other five members of the conglomeration, which is hmm, Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Roger Strong, who's really not remember conglomeration. He's just because again they're doing this whole thing. They were they're supposed to do this whole funny skit where even though he's friends with Kyle Rowley because they're the Paragon because Kyle Rowley is the Paragon and also the conglomeration. But Roger Strong is part of the Paragon, but doesn't really it's not really associated with you know with the conglomeration that much. I guess by I guess what comes to the way I see it, it's kind of like with Seinfeld with Newman, being friends with Kramer. But he has but in a way he's got to tolerate Jerry, which those two for a reason don't like each other. And so that's how I see with Roger Strong. He doesn't like people in the conglomeration, but he'll put with them just because Kyle Rowley is friends with them. That's basically how it is in a way. Mm. But yeah, well, actually, like I said, Mark Briscoe, Kyle Rowley, um, Roger Strong, and Darby Allin. Those are your five against Moxley's team and Darby's team for Blood and Guts. Mm. But also, remember the woman said, I mean, remember AW did this whole thing where the women's will get a Blood and Guts too as well. But here's the
Hmm.
thing, they haven't really followed up on that as as of late. Uh, he's not on Dynamite. So my guess, because you know Collision is gonna have Fright Night as well on Saturday. Yeah, good with that by the way. Oh, yeah, everyone want to watch that? Nah, I'm good. I'm watching Saturday main event.
Come on, Saturday nights, all right for fighting.
Yeah, but not for that show.
Yeah, not bad.
But yeah, because Collision gonna do a Fright Night as well on the Saturday. So my guess, around that week where they're gonna do Blood and Guts, obviously the men's it's gonna be on Dynamite. So I think they're doing Blood and Guts on Collision for the women's. That's why I think that because that's obviously that's where they announced Blood and Guts for the women's. Yo, so so if you watch Collision, that's where where you get your feedbacks about who's gonna be involved in a women's Blood and Guts. Now, originally I thought it was gonna be your plan before with with Megan Bain with the Triangle of Madness. But based on what happened with Megan Bain, I mean not Megan Bain. So before, that will not be the case at all now. I'll get to why. But hmm. So yeah, so we're still gonna have women's blood and guts, but it's gonna be on collision. When we do AW collision, blood and guts. And the men's will get AW Dynamite blood and guts on obviously the A show. That's what I'm thinking that's what they're doing. Hmm. Now, hmm, back to play before. Play before is gonna be out of action indefinitely because last week I didn't really notice it that much, but apparently when she did a moonsault on the outside of the ring to the rest of the body, so in the match from last week, because last week they did a four-way tag team match. When it comes to being in this AW Women's World Tag Championship tournament, right? And obviously, Come Before lost the match too, by the way, by Jimmy Hayter and um, Queen Amiana, where because they wanted to get to choose who they want to face, in the tournament, even though it was never announced who was going to be in the tournament at that time. Meltzer.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. But I digress. But yeah, but before in the match, she got hurt. You wouldn't notice it because she's still kind of wrestling. But as we found out, Dynamite, she will not be part of the tournament now because she's got an injury from her arm or shoulder, whatever. I think she called it what, the UCL. Something about her UCL being injured, so she's out. She's out indefinitely, so she won't be able to compete in the tournament with with Megan Bain. So Megan Bain's got need a replacement now, to replace her. And she's cutting a promo, you know, and then all of a sudden Maria Shafir shows up, and I'm like, wait, Maria Shafir, that's the replacement. And then John Moxley shows up in the middle. You know what this reminds me of when Moxley showing up in the middle? It reminds me of Nikki Bella showing up, get in the middle of Stephanie McCare and Raquel Rodriguez from Raw. Just felt out of place. Now, I'm not saying Moxley is ever felt out of place, but that was so awkward. How Moxley just did, got in the middle of that. Hmm. So yes, it will be Megan Bain and Marisha Fair being a tag team. So yeah, that's the solution. Marisha Fair. Okay. Well, this tag team tournament has already become a fail, folks. Sort of. But now we get to the next match here. Um, the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue and Julia Hart versus Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter. They're trying to make this thing, they're trying to make this a thing for between Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter as a tag team. Because they're gonna be part of Blood and Guts, by the way. That's your team for Blood and Guts. Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata, which I'm pretty sure is also going to feature Willow Nightingale, Holly Cameron, and whoever else they'll add that for the women's as well. I can't remember, I can't think of anyone else who else could be in it. What, Riho? I guess. I don't know. But yeah, but they had this match 10 minutes and that's it. I thought it was good. Did what they did. Minus the no selling that they did, like they're in a video game. That's basically what it was. Because there's parts where there was no selling, like they were in the video game. But in the end, it was surprisingly, I thought they would give this to Jimmy Hater and Queen Aminata. No, instead they gave it to the Sister of Sins, and that's only because Tekla, she got involved. She was under the ring and she attacked Jimmy Hater, and Queen Aminata was by herself, and then they beat Queen Aminata. So I was surprised. I was shocked there to see that the Sisters of Sin won the match. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy for that because that's actually a real tag team there. Well, when it comes to the women's tag team division that they're doing that right now, that's your that's when you're legit tag team so far in AEW. Next to Ty Mello. J Ty, or Ty J. I can't remember which it is, but it features Anna J and Ty Mello. But yeah, um, I was not think I wasn't expecting that at all. So, but yeah, there you go. Now the other brackets was looking like right now. You got the Babes of Wrath, by the way. That's the tag team name of Will Nightingale and Holly Cameron to take on Mercedes Monet and Athena, which is next week. More of them. Before you know, you know, before I forget. Um, so Chris Cannon, the AEW Women's World Champion, she was talking about something about Mercedes Monet, and then we get to Mercedes Monet and Chris Cannon are fighting backstage, and they fought all the way uh to the stage, and then into the ring, and then from there Athena gets involved, and they take out and they basically take out Chris Alexander, and then we get Will Nigel and Harley Cameron coming out for the save, and that was it. So that's what there was that happened from there. So um basically doing more build ups between Michelle Monet versus Chris Alexander coming at full gear. Um and on top of that, with Will Nigel and Harley Cameron coming out for the save, they're hyping up the match between the next tournament match between you know the Babes of Wrath versus Monet and Athena. Hmm. But that's what it looks like so far. And it is, yeah, that's next week by the way, the match. To continue on the tournament. Um, the other match, they have Alex Winstar and Riho take on the Timeless Love Bombs, which is Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa. And then you have Megan Bain and Marisha Fear taking on Taiji. Okay, so it's Taiji of Time Metal and Energy. Based on the brackets now, folks. Now obviously this is the Sins advance, which I'm still shocked they advance. Now, what I see next in this match here. Um, I at first I was saying the Machete Monet and Athena could advance, and it possibly still can advance, but and that's not going to change it. I still think they're going to advance because again, I thought with Jimmy Hayter and Queen Aminata being in the tag team tournament against the Sins, I thought they was gonna have Jimmy Hayter and Queen Aminata win, and then we could have Maurice Monet and Athena, and then in that tag team match to face them. Because I don't think the Babes of Wrath are gonna win. I'll be shocked if they do win. But if they do win, you think Michelle Monet's gonna take the pinfall? Not so fast. No, it's gonna be Athena. Unfortunately, it's gonna be Athena. She shouldn't be,
Oh yeah,
but yeah.
yes, the Sheenom is gonna get pinned on.
Oh God.
Yeah, we got the Sheenom and the legit boss, teaming up, and the Sheenom's
Yep.
gonna get pinned. Yeah, or they actually do probably give Mercedes the championship. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. So
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. But yeah, we'll see what happened with that. Mm. As far as Alex Windsor Alex Windsor and Riho versus the Thomas Love Bombs. Yeah, the Thomas Love Bombs are going to win. Actually, they're going to advance, and that has not changed. And what also has not changed as well is even though Penalty Before is now out, now I know for sure that Megan Bain is going to advance with Marie Shafir being a replacement to beat Time Mello and Energy. So yeah, mm. We'll see how mm, this tag team of Megan Bain and Marie Shafir works out. All right, and the main event is a four-way match to determine who's going to become no contender to the AEW World Championship to face the Hangman and Page at Full Gear. It lasted 11 minutes and 55 seconds. Hmm. Um, we had some mojo in the match. I tell you, the moment you saw some mojo in the match, you all knew who was going to win. And then you had Bobby Lashley, you had Ricochet, bitch, and you had Hook. Um, and yeah, Hook kind of promo come into the building about Samoa Joe, right? He see you see the true color in you, whatever it's like that, the real you, whatever, blah blah blah. You know, because Mojo's a heel now, so
Yeah.
um, so yeah, about Hook being this match, by the way, he just came back, and other than him wrestling on Collision, being in tag team matches with Eddie Kingston, why is he in this match? Why is he even in this match?
Because you don't even know me. You don't even know me. That's why.
So yeah, Hook's in this match for a world title shot. To me, I don't see him being world champion. It's like seeing Dan Garcia being world champion. No. Now Hook is the carry a lot better than Dan Garcia, but nah, Hook's not. It's not world champion material. Hmm. Hell, I would take Ricochet over that. You know, even though I can't stand him.
Double shame. Yep.
But but yeah, coming to this match, I figured who's gonna win here. I thought what happened Ricochet here, that Ricochet is going to be lost here. Instead, they were touching him up losing here, and Hook was lost. The match I thought was okay. I thought it was an okay match, but the way it was done by the way. So Hook was put in quick gear clutch. Bobby Lashley at one point was gonna before I get to back to that part. Maybe rewind. So Lashley was going to go in the ring to take care of Hook, I think, right? Um, the Ricochet had a chair hit to the back of Lashley. Lashley felt it, but no sold it because Ricochet is a bitch, a weak bitch. So that's obviously Lashley no sold that. And he went there, Ricochet. Ricochet was with cowering like a bitch, and someone took the opportunity to get Hook into the cocaine clutch. And then Lashley no realizes he runs back to the ring, and then referee's communicating with Hook that Bob Lashley's coming in, get ready to tap out. Now, obviously, you didn't hear that part say that, but clearly, that's what it. But that's basically what the communication was, because Hook taps out just as Lashley was just about to get in there and break it up. Hook immediately taps out. What the fuck? Now I didn't want Hook win it either way because again, I don't see Hook being on in that title picture. But we all know who's going to win here. But the fact they had to have Hook lose here instead of Rickle bitch. I, why are you putting the match? Why are you even put Hook in the match in the first place?
Come on, bro. It's all about Ricochet, man. You know.
Oh God.
That's what it's about.
So yeah, and because of that, actually was upset. He thought about got to the show, but then he like you know what? I'm not finished with Ricochet because of course not. Second and the demand. They're going to continue this program until 2026. There you go. So he went to Ricochet, and Ricochet ran over like a bitch because he's a Rico bitch. So then we had Tony Schiavone, who's just like the Phantom of the Opera. Mm. And he says, we're going to do this contract sign right now. So they did the contract signing, and also you had the opposite there, Powerhouse House and Desperation Boss. And again, Tony Khan came out there. Congratulations, Samoa Joe, to being the winner. Um, and to get a shot at the title again. And then as we did, one of the whole contract signing right now. And then you had five people in costumes. One of them in the Stay Puft Marshmallow from Ghostbusters. One of them in some kind of chicken soup. I guess where I thought it was compared to Gabby Gluger. But they brought a bull that Omega Red said Mantar. I can't remember what other costumes they had out there as well. You know, but basically, Samoa Joe feels like he doesn't feel safe. So he had the ops take care of these people in costumes to beat them up, and then there's one person in the ring, which it was the Stay Puft Marshmallow. Which remember last time the Stay Puft Marshmallow was in the ring, and he revealed himself to be the Hangman Adam Page. Well, this time it was not Hangman Adam Page. It was someone else, some some geek in that costume, and he has asked for that too. So some right. Fuck him. but but then Samoa Joe signs the contract, and then Tony Schiavone, well, Tony Schiavone at that point he left by the way. Tony Schiavone when the fight was happening, he left, and that's when Samoa Joe signed the contract, and he's just going to promo to let Heyman know that he's going to become the next world champion.
Okay.
So then we hear Tony Schiavone, and he's oh by the way, before they Samoa Joe cut a promo because Mojo was standing around. I guess he was waiting for a microphone, and then we hear someone off camera. Joe, Mike, this company, they're sales aren't they?
It's awesome.
Remember what happened with Lashley when he debuted, and they were saying, 90 seconds, 30 seconds.
I forgot about that.
That's what reminded me of. Oh my god, Butch Lee. But anyways, so then they had a beer, in the bucket of ice, and you hear Tony Schiavone. No, but you don't. But here's the thing: the way they did this, by the way, it was so telegraphed that Tony Schiavone was not there because Omega Red said it was the Hangman Adam Page dressed up like Tony Schiavone, like literally dressed up like Tony Schiavone. Except when you see it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that it was clear that and you could not even fool the fans. The fans even knew that was not Tony Schiavone. But they tried. They tried, but it was a fail. So Heyman revealed himself to being Tony Schiavone, and he took care of Hobbs and Shibata, and took care of Joe, and he signed the contract, and that was it. That was the only thing. That was so stupid. Uh, and think about this. This is supposed to be the AEW World Championship match going into Full Gear, the main event of Full Gear, and they're treating it like a fucking joke because it's Fright Night. By the way, Excalibur, um, and Brian Danielson were the two commentating for the show, and Brian Danielson was wearing a mask, right? And Omega Red told me that he's wearing an Excalibur mask. After seeing it, I'm like, no, that's not an Excalibur match. That's actually Hechishiro mask. Hechi, Hechichichichiya, you know, from the Dow family. Speaking of Hechishiro and the Don Fabulous family, there was a segment on the show, by the way, when it came to them. I thought it was one of their better segments than you know ever. So you had the Don Fabulous family all in the ring, and they're having drinks basically they'll have a summit. That's basically what they were doing. They're having a summit, which they could have easily done, at the locker rooms, whatever, like they did before. But they want to do it in the ring for a good reason. So you had, the entire family of the Doc Palace family there, except for Brian Cage, Warlow, and Andrade, and then also Konosuke Tetsuka. And then you have guys in the Doc Palace family, which probably bring it up. The entire Don Palace family members in one moment. So here we go. You got El Clone, who was there, or El Clan. Yeah, El Clan. Yeah, Kazuchika Okada. Yeah, Hechichiro. Yeah, Rocky Romero. Yeah, Josh Alexander. More from him later, by the way. Yeah, Mark Davis. Yeah, Lance Archer. Yeah, Trent Barrella. Yeah, Kyle Fletcher. They were all there for this summit, except for, again, Warlow, which they mentioned when it comes to you know due to injuries. Brian Cage, who's not there, and one thing they didn't mention when it comes to another family member that's not there because of circumstances, but except for Konosuke, I'll get to him later. Andrade, because obviously they can't mention Andrade's name or even do any hints of Andrade being there because non compete clause. You know, so but I find it funny though that they can't mention Andrade even though we saw him on TV being part of this family. And they had a picture. Oh, and also make it to Konosuke. Konosuke to Teska. He could, basically they said that he couldn't be there because of travel issues. More of that later. So they have a picture, a portrait of the for the Don Palace family that were there. And again, you see El Clan, Okada, Hachishiro, Romero, Alexander, Mark, Lance, Trent, Fletcher, and Don Callis. It's Don Palace. And they're all not wearing their shirts, by the way, and they all look buff and everything. One of these creepy drawings that they always do what comes to the Don Callis. And notice who's not on there as well. There's no Brian Cage, there's no Warlow, and there's no Andrade. Not even a picture of they can't even have a picture of Andrade on there. I guess you can't do that either. Whatever. So yeah, and get the Shaper. So yeah, Rocky Romero coming promo,
Okay.
and he's mentioning all the and having the summit, and not and because of the Don Fowler's family here, but some of them couldn't be here because of injuries, and what and Koke having travel issues. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, what about Andrade? But obviously they can't mention that.
Oh, yeah, man, they can't mention it.
But I find it funny though. Um, but and then yeah, Josh Alexander. He could talk. Wow,
Wow.
they let him talk.
About time.
Yeah. So the moment I saw that, I was like, oh, like we need to see more of this. We need to see more from talking. So yeah, I was baffled when I saw that. Like, oh my god, of all people that have had someone talk on in this faction, they have John Alexander, and what it took him like what uh how many months has it been since what May? What either way, it doesn't matter. But yeah, we need more. We need more from talking. That's what I'll say. But I know they won't because he's portrayed as a heel. A heel who barely talks. There's nothing wrong with him talking. By the way, he actually cut a good promo. Yeah. So I mean that's the reason why he the standard bearer of TNA wrestling for a reason. It wasn't just because of his wrestling, because 'cause he was cutting good promos. So then we get close to Tesca coming out, and, everyone's is shocked. Yeah, even I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I can't believe this. I can't believe he's there. I thought he was not. I thought he was wasn't gonna be there because travel issues. But yeah, but the entire family is shocked and all that, right? And Konosuke, looks pissed. He wants a piece of Okada. So Don Callis is trying to calm things down there, right? And he wants Konosuke to shake hands to Okada, right? But um, there's just some tensions there, there's some heat there, and then finally Kosuke uh resented, and he pulls his hand for he extends his hand for a handshake to Okada. Okada's going to extend his hand for a handshake, but then Okada, we all knew what was coming with this one. Okada just gives him the middle finger, and Kosuke was not happy with that, by the way, and the families were picking him up. They was about to fight, and then Don felt like there's no way to sell this, and I thought to myself, okay, we're gonna have a match here, between these two, not on the show, but made for Full Gear. Instead, Don Fowler says, we're gonna sell this, by having Okada and Tateska teaming up in a tag team match on Collision. And I'm like, what? That's how you want them to solve their issues? Newsflash, Don Fowler, they teamed up twice already. And guess what? If it wasn't resolved then, it sure sounds like it will be resolved at Collision. Really? Konosuke and Okada teaming up? That's gonna yo that's another way to for family resolve their issues. Who the fuck? That was so dumb. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna face someone in a tag team match to resolve their issues. Fucking idiots. And I'm not talking about Don Callis, by the way. He was told that he obviously was told that yo by whoever produced this segment. No, the way these two handle their issues, to resolve this problem is for them to have a match with one another, not to be in a tag team match. But that was that segment, by the way. But it was a good segment until they announced that, you know. So and for what? Just supposed to watch Collision, really? Because no one watches Collision. Okay, whatever. All right. Uh that's basically for AEW Dynamite. When it comes to Fright Night. Um,
Yeah.
like I like the shows, whatever. Now before we move on, um, to have some fun.
All
This is the
right.
one I bring up because Mistake Monet because we all know she's got a lot of belts.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, shocker. But well, let me bring us something about Mistake Monet. What comes to these belts that she's won so far. Obviously, we already know the Tibet titles on them, so that's one that she beat Will Nagel for. The other belts that she's won as well, the CMLL World Women's Championship, which I'm pretty sure she got that from Stephanie McCare. Last I checked. Before Stephanie
Okay.
McCare as a been gone, as a been gone. I could be wrong, but because it was from Stephanie McCare on that. Oh no, it wasn't. Um, it was from Zuria, Zurius. I think that's her same name. Um,
Mhm.
so that's two. She's she went to Discovery Wrestling to
Okay.
to win the the Discovery Wrestling Women's Championship. That's two. She went to Prime Time Wrestling, and no, I'm not talking about Prime Time Wrestling from the old times, folks. I'm talking about prime. There's a Prime Time Wrestling that they are doing it in the Indies, and the logo they have used for is an old school WWE logo.
Okay.
Yeah, which is cool. But uh, but Michelle Monet is their women's champion on from there. That's four. Uh, where's the other ones? Okay, then you got the Rev Pro, Revolution Pro Wrestling, where she's the undisputed British Women's Champion with two belts, by the way. That's because there's two belts of it. But they count So even though it's supposed to be one here, which is five, but they want to count six. So let's just play along. Six. That's six.
Okay.
She is the interim Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion after being Miya Shirakawa.
Okay.
Seven. She went to Winnipeg Pro Wrestling to win the Women's Championship from Julie Threat. Eight. That's eight. Now where's the other ones at? Because where I saw other ones here. Oh yeah, here we go. Um, European Wrestling Association. She won the women's championship out there. Nine.
All right.
Oh yeah, here we go. Iceland Wrestling. Um, she won the women's championship there. 10. Best Yacht Wrestling. She won the Best Yacht Women's Championship, and she was the first one, by the way, the first inaugural champion. I guess they did the tournament, whatever. 11.
Okay.
And if you want to count, the Owen Hart Cup Championship, even though it's not how to be defended, it's not recognized how to be defended. 12. So yeah, so in their minds, she's carrying 12 belts, but in reality, when it comes to being the champion, I don't count the Owen Hart Cup tournament, and I don't count the extra belt. When it comes to the Ref Pro Women's Championship belt, because again, it was did it undisputed, it did the undisputed one, so there's two belts of it. So I don't know. I don't know why that's good. That's been considered as that. Just to give Monet that recommendation, and yeah, whatever. And no, this is not because it's not out of hate. By the way, we don't hate Mrs. Monet. We just hate how she's being presented. It has nothing to do with Mrs. Monet. Even though some may have something to do with Mrs. Monet because Mrs. Monet, she thinks she's you know she's the la creme of the creme in women's wrestling. Hmm. But there you go. That's why I want to bring up Mrs. Monet. Now do these belts mean anything? No, not really. For some, I mean, for some of them, they probably do. You know, but it's really benefiting AEW where we gotta watch more Mrs. Monet on here with all these belts. No, but that's what they want you to to feel like and think of when it comes to Mrs. Monet. I mean, do you want to watch Mrs. Monet at those shows? How many these good matches? It depends. How we could watch them? Because I did a little searching myself on YouTube for some of these shows that Mrs. Monet was on, and of what I recall, 5 out of those at about 5 out of those promotions um yeah you can watch Mrs. Monet on there, but some of them you can't unless unless they have it on the site. You go onto it and watch it. Other than that, I'll it's some of it's hard to find too. How because you find these channels to see Mrs. Monet wrestling on their shows to defend those titles. But yeah, so I don't know what is really doing for the titles or for the promotions. And it shows ain't doing anything for AEW except for Mrs. Monet being the longest reigning TBS champion of all time after breaking the record of Jay Cargill. That's it. Other than that, they just overrated Mrs. Monet as hell. Hell, she's being more overrated than Charlotte Flair. How the hell does that happen? Jeez.
Yeah, yeah, they've been kind of overdoing it with Mercedes. Having her like won a bunch of titles.
So overdoing it. My God. Or you just
It's
figured
like they basically wow. It's like they basically took the Triple H meme of him getting all like the belts, and like they decided to do it with Mercedes.
exactly. All right. Now, folks, we're gonna have some fun here now. Okay, so make a rest of the link, but and everything, but for a reason he's not here. I guess he's not available. Um, but we must continue though. Uh, maybe set it up right now so we can start doing this. Some of them will feature some Halloween activities, folks, for these fun topics. So let's just give one moment now. We get ready to have it all set up. The background's going to change for a little bit, which I figured it would. That's okay because it's not coming back. Bam. Boom, bam. Oh my god.
Bada bing! You son of a bitch!
All right, maybe this stuff. All right, we go. Let's get some fun, folks. All right, so let me find it right now, and here we go.
All right, so here we got the legend, the GOAT, El Grande Americano.
Yeah.
And these are basically all the belts he's won through the years. So for this one, you can basically pick your top four, favorite, title accomplishments.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll go. Um, I'll go uh when he won the big gold belt. Uh, I'll go when he was the WCW United States Champion. I'll go when he was the WF Light Heavyweight Champion. And I'm going when he was the NXT Heritage Cup winner. Wow. Now I'll go when he was uh I'll go when he was the WWF, champion. So yeah.
All right. Um. This is all stupid.
You talking about he won all those belts? What do you mean?
Oh god, yeah, sure. But let's
Nah,
say he did. Let's say he did. I'll go with the heavyweight championship if that's what's supposed to be there.
yeah, that's the light heavyweight.
I'll go with the 347 championship.
Okay.
I'll go with the speed championship.
All right.
So it's either three, right?
That's at four.
Four? Okay, four. So and finally I'll go with the national championship.
Okay, great.
There you go. Because I've never seen one of those belts before. Okay.
All right. So for this one, obviously, we got Ash from Evil Dead. Obviously, he's
Mhm.
fought like some monsters through years. So
Hell yeah.
basically, you basically pick which two horror characters do you think he could take on? Actually,
Oh,
they,
all right.
they could fight. Yeah. So obviously, we got Jason Voorhees from Friday 13th. We got Michael Myers from Halloween. We got Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. We
Mhm.
got Candyman, and we got Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Hellraiser.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
which two do you think he can take on in the fight?
All right. Um, I'll go with him going against Jason Voorhees
Okay,
and Michael Myers.
same.
Okay. Awesome. Mm. My elbow
Let's
about
get
to be Freddy Krueger.
okay. Yeah, I think he can take him on too. I mean, he fights you know supernatural demons, so I
Mm-hmm.
think he can take him on.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
All right. That's one. All right.
all right. So if you could make two crossovers, which of these spooky franchises would you have come together? So we got Frankenstein,
Oh,
we got the Addams Family, we got Ghostbusters,
yeah.
we got Elvira,
Mm-hmm.
We got Beetlejuice. We got Hocus Pocus, and we got Casper, the Friendly Ghost. Yeah, so we can make 2 crossovers with any of these franchises.
All right. I'll actually go with Elvira and Hocus Pocus to have a crossover.
Okay.
That'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting.
Yeah, another crossover you make.
And another one I will go with Beetlejuice and the Ass Family.
Okay. For me, I'll go with Ghostbusters and Casper.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of had a cameo, with
Yeah,
one
we
of
did.
them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
but I would have all of them. I would have all of them together. And I'll go with Elvira and Beetlejuice.
All right.
So yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. That's one. Oopsie. Hmm. There we go.
All right. So it says, what's your top 4 favorite War Games matches in the WWE? You could pick 2 from NXT and 2 from the main roster.
All right. You go ahead.
Okay. 2 for NXT. I'll go with Undisputed Era versus Team Ciampa in 2019. And I'll go with Team Black and Gold versus Team 2.0 because that was a really good War Games match, for the men.
All right. All right.
Marble will be the women's match from 2019 when Dakota Kai turned heel. For main roster, I'll go with the Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens. And I'll go with the OG Bloodline versus the new Bloodline. So yeah.
Oh, all right. All right. When it comes to NXT, I'll go with the first War Games for NXT. and I'll go with the NXT War Games from 2018 with the men's. Now main roster, I'll go with the War Games that involve the Bloodline. With Sami Zayn, the first one they did on the main roster. And I'll go with the War Games from last year that involved CM Punk with the Bloodline, and I'll go against the new Bloodline.
Okay.
All right, next one. Damn it! Arrow went away again. All right, we go.
All right. So we got
it's Webber time.
Yeah, it's Webber time. Yeah. So we got on the left we got like his theme songs, and on the right we got all his accomplishments. So for this one, You basically pick three of each of like your favorites, like favorite accomplishments, favorite theme songs from Damien Priest.
Mhm. All right. Uh, I'll go with W Truth when he was Patrick Martinez.
All right.
I'll go with um his first NXT theme at Damien Priest.
Infamy. Okay.
He's a three, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Three.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. And I'll go with his current one. All rise. My album will be his Just a Day theme. Um, his remix of the one we got from NXT.
Okay.
As far as accomplishments, I'll go with him being the Ring of Honor World Wrestling Champion.
All
I'll
right.
go um with the United Championship,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll go with the World Championship. My album will be when he won the Money in the Bank and he became senior Money in the Bank.
Yep. All right. For me, I'll go with Infamy. For theme songs, I'll go with Infamy. I'll go with Punishment. The Judgment Day remix of Infamy, and I'll go with
Mhm.
Rise for the Night. All rise for the bad guy.
Mhm.
For accomplishments, I'll go with naming Priest as North American champion, as senior Money in the Bank, and I'll go with him as World Heavyweight champion.
All right. All right. Next music. All right, we go. Next one.
All right, so here we got Matt Hardy. So
Yes.
basically, yep. So basically, on the left we got like all of his like ring names, and on the
Mm-hmm.
right we got his nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pick like three of each of like your favorites.
All right. All right. So I'll go with Matt Hardy, obviously. I'll go with Broken Matt Hardy. And hmm, I'll go with Surge.
Okay.
Um, and as far as his nicknames, I'll go with Big Money Matt, even though the game itself sucked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, TNA was
But
alright.
most likely AEW. Yeah,
Yeah,
that sucked.
AEW. Yeah, TNA was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was. I'll
Yeah.
go with Broken,
All right.
and I'll go with Sensei of Attitude.
All right. Um, Same as yours for names. Matt Hardy, Broken Matt Hardy, and Surge.
Mhm.
Mine will be a high voltage. For nicknames, I'll go with Big Money Matt. I'll go with Broken, and I'll go with Version One.
All right, all right, that's right.
You have Woken the Broken.
Yeah. All right, what's
All
this one?
right. All right. So this one it says who has the most aura here? So we got Blade, we got Batman, we got Black Suit Spider Man, and we got Wolverine. So who had the most aura here?
Spider-Man in the back suit.
Same.
Hello.
Marvel
Hello.
would
All right,
be Batman.
sweet. Same here.
Hello.
We'll be my own boss. Well.
All right, cool, cool.
Hey guys.
All right, next one.
All right, so evil you genuinely hate it. You genuinely
Okay.
hated him. So, so obviously we got The Rock from 1999. When he was Corporate Rock.
Yep.
Got
Did you make it up to me?
Undertaker from 90, 98, 99 when he was the Ministry Undertaker.
No,
That's right.
We got
I was actually in
Randy Orton from
progress.
2009. When he was the Viper.
I was actually Zaraya.
Oh,
It's
And,
caught up in progress.
and you pick any other heel.
Yes.
That you hated.
Yes.
So here's your choice.
Triple H. From from the Attitude Era. The single push that he didn't deserve being champion and all that. Fuck him to the very end.
Oh, Triple H.
I hated that run.
Oh, it was
They
good
want
heel
to be
then.
champion. Yeah, he was, but they want to be champion.
No way, Zaraya. Me and you can grind.
He sabotaged heel test. Fuck him.
Well, too bad, Robert, because he's that damn good.
Yeah, that damn good to put me to sleep. There you
Oh, wow.
go.
For me, Randy Orton would be my honorable mention. Like 2009, Randy Orton would be my honorable mention. But for me, I gotta go with Edge, the Radar Superstar.
Oh,
I still remember the cash in for Cena, and for Undertaker.
That would be my honorable mention. In that year, yeah, that would be my honorable mention.
Oh, and I can never forget. He's here. He's here. Think it's gonna be Jeff Hardy, and then you hear, "You think you know me?" Like what kind of sick joke is this? I didn't want him here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. So next one.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. All right. So
Okay.
we have here the champions. Because to WWF / WWF / WWE champions.
Mm-hmm.
But only at one time.
Yeah, one time champions.
Now see here, yeah, this is an old photo here because I was one of them. I'll tell you, he won the back still. So put black there. So what comes to this though? You can book your own dream team of former world champions, former world champions in WWF, WWE, whatever.
Okay.
It could be it could be up to 4-on-4 or 5-on-5, whatever you want. So.
Okay, so make a tag team match.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll have I'll have Eddie and Ray team up since they're both one time WWE champions, and I'll have them face JBL, and I'll go Chris Jericho. Yeah, so that'd be the tag team match. Yeah, so that's the tag team match I'm booking.
All right. So I'm gonna book a 6-man tag team match here, and my 6-man tag will involve Superstar Billy Graham, Ultimate Warrior.
Right.
And
you said that you got accepted?
Yeah. And
you said that you got accepted?
Eddie Guerrero. And they're
okay.
I'll have I have to go up against
I didn't get accepted.
the Russian Bear, Agricola, the Iron Sheik, and Kane.
All right.
All right, next one. Crap. All right, let me go back.
Yeah, because I'm pre-registered.
Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, next one. All right.
Okay.
That's channel me right here. Yo, because I want to know what
My boy,
what he was.
Johnny Gargano.
So yeah, so Gargano. Obviously the Gargano household here.
Mm-hmm.
So pick your top two. With you know, of the best costumes.
Okay. I'll go with him dressed as, as them, dressed as Fantastic Four, Miss Fantastic and Sue. And I'll go with the Spider-Man cosplay, from Across the Spider-Verse. Marvel will be a Cyclops and Jean Grey. That'd be Marvel.
All right. Yeah, I'll go with Fantastic Four, and I'll go with X-Men. Sweet. All right. So when it comes to horror icons, when it comes to characters, killers, whatever you want to put there. Who your Mount
Okay.
Rushmore that you put up there?
Okay. All right, this is easy. For me, I'll go with Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Ghostface, and Freddy Krueger.
All right. All right. For me, it'll be Michael Myers,
Whoa!
Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, and the Texas Chainsaw, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Even though, the original I didn't really like it that much. But when it comes to the
Yeah, you're right. The
movie,
AEW version was better. Oh Lord.
oh god. But when it came to movies, other movies of Leatherface, those were a lot better. But yeah, that Leatherface would be up there so for me. All right, next one.
All right, we got the current
All right, so
and the continental.
that's right. So for this one, you can pick your top four. That could be that you want to see. It could be the next Intercontinental champion in 2026.
Okay. So I'll go with Rusev. I'll go with Sheamus. I'll go with Chad Gable if he comes back. When he comes back. And I wouldn't mind JD McDonough winning it. So I'll go with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so those are my 4 picks.
Surprisingly, same as yours.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There you go. Not bad.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
All right. The
Now,
women's.
same thing. Yes, if there was this, top four, in 2026, there will be the next women's in the contract.
All right. I'll go with Bailey. I'll go with Roxanne Perez. I'll go with I'll go with Chelsea Green if she ever goes to Raw.
Yeah.
And think of another good one. I guess I'll go with Rhea Ripley. To give her a mid-card title.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that was something too. All right. All right, for me, I'll go with Bailey, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, and Maxine Dupree. All right, here we go. Next one.
It's Sting!
Yeah.
We downloaded one.
So, when you face of Sting, pick your top two of your favorites.
Okay. I'll go with the blue and black one, and I'll go with the red, white, and black one, like the bottom left one.
All right. All right, for me, I'll go with the black, white, and red, and I'll go with the black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. All right.
All right. All right. Same with this.
It's
Your top two.
Sting again.
Yes. Top two.
All right.
Your favorite.
Whoa, who am I?
I'll go with the orange and black one in the bottom right, and I'll go with the blue and orange in the top right. So yeah.
All right. Surprisingly, same as yours.
All right.
All right. And that'll do it, folks.
All right.
Cool. The 10 topics.
All right.
All right. That was the best we could do so far. So, but tomorrow's
Golden Month.
PTA for Halloween.
Yeah,
We're
which to me is officially Halloween.
Say Golden.
It's now 12.
Hell yeah. Yes, yeah, right, yeah. It is. So
Mhm.
we will put a lot more fun topics for that. And hopefully Omega Red will be part of it. So
Yeah. All right. Cool.
hopefully
Hey,
hope he got some too.
Golden, what's your adventure rank?
So what we're gonna do now, folks, is we're gonna bring up some
Golden, what adventure rank are you?
updated matches for upcoming shows for what comes to AEW, WWE, obviously she comes to WWE.
Wait, so did
they
you
do have
beat
a,
them on
they do have a
Saturday?
show on Saturday.
Were you like caught up slowly with story?
Yep. All right.
Oh shit.
All right, just give me one moment. Just gotta get to the kitchen. All right. So, let's see where's it right now. So let me first get AW out of the way because they got Full Gear coming up on November 22nd, 2025 in Newark, New Jersey, and it will be sponsored by DC Comics.
Okay.
So yeah, and you can tell it's sponsored right because they got DC on their logo.
Okay.
But here are the matches so far that's been announced. Only four. So this match will obviously will be on the pre-show, just based on who's in it. So
All right.
the pre-show match that I know is gonna be on, it's gonna involve a tag team match with Roppongi Vice.
Okay.
That's Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta of the Don Callis family, and they'll be
Hmm.
taking on the team of Big Boom AJ.
We bring the boom. That's what we do.
Yeah. And you think okay? So we're gonna have Big Justice in this tag match now because Trent Beretta pushed him down
Oh
one time.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that was an all in, right?
Yeah, it was all this. Yeah. So it's not gonna be Big Justice just because it's not gonna be him. It doesn't mean he's not gonna be there because he obviously is gonna be there. Instead, it's gonna be Big Boom AJ teaming up with QT Marshall.
Really? But did he turn
Yeah.
face or something? Did he
Did
turn
he turn
face?
face? Did he just turn face? Oh, like what?
Yeah, because I
Well,
mean,
I guess he
that
did
was,
because I remember the match he had at the before his honor. He was also he was doing chance to heal, and remember that match he had with what's his name? This actor from from the Cobra Kai.
oh, the guy that plays Stingray.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah, I forgot his name, but I know he plays Stingray.
yeah, but he plays Stingray. Yeah, basically Stingray. What was called him Stingray. Yeah. Which again, when they had that match at before his honor, it was not bad. It was not bad. You know, it's just, I thought it was gonna be like a train wreck in a way, but it was actually a lot better than I thought it would. And then at the match, obviously QT Marshall won, and then QT Marshall showed respect to him. Now I didn't look at it as him being a baby face, turning or to be a baby face or anything, but I just he did it just to show you got my respect.
Okay. Well, I mean, hearing that he's going to team up with Big Boom AJ, I guess that was, a sign he was turning face.
I guess he's not bringing the doom anymore.
Yeah, they do. He does this now.
We bring the boom!
Oh gosh,
Yeah, yeah.
we bring the boom.
That's what we do! We bring the boom!
Oh man. All
I
right.
still remember thinking JD was crashing out about this.
Yes.
It
So yeah,
was so,
it was hilarious. Yeah, it was hilarious though.
yeah.
But yeah, but this is the match they're gonna have again pre-show. It screens pre-show.
All right.
But the other match that we know is gonna be on the show itself, the main show. Chris Stanlander defend her AEW Women's World Championship against Machine Moné.
Mercedes winning.
Uh, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't doubt that, but I don't know.
Unless they
I
feel
think
like a
it's
story.
it feels too soon to take that offer of Chris Stanlander already.
Yeah, unless, like I said, unless they put like a screwy finish, unless they do something like that, then I'm thinking maybe Mercedes is winning. But we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then we got the Hangman and Page defend his AEW World Championship against Samoa Joe, who originally won the opportunity to get a shot in the first place. Um, but yeah, they're having the match again. Samoa Joe obviously he ain't winning. There
No.
ain't no one. Yeah, yeah, but there ain't no one that's gonna be Hangman unless their name is MJF.
Yeah. Yeah, Heyman's gonna hold that title for a while. So like you said, until MJF comes back.
Mhm. Uh, and then for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, which is currently held by Brodito, they will be taking on FTR. Well, to me, I don't know, I don't know why they got FTR. I'm not that upset. But I thought those would go with the Kokomo Fox, but thank God they're not either way. But just because FTR's in the match does not mean they're winning. I think this is where we get the return of Hope or Alan Copeland, Cole Costner.
Okay.
I mean that's the only thing that's one thing I could think of why they have the FTR on the show here.
No, we're gonna hear the return of You Think You Know Me and Saturday Night's main event against John Cena. That's what we're getting.
Oh God. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's all. That's all the matches. That we know so far. That's gonna be for a full year.
All right.
So, that being said, um, quick update here when it comes to a NXT deadline. So far, only two matches that we know that's gonna be happening, and that's the men's and women's Iron Survivor Challenge. There you go. That's all.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. So
Yeah. Hey, it's still happening there. All we need to do,
yeah.
for 2K for next WWE game is to add that match into it.
They need to add that match because that is a really really cool match type. So they should add it for next year's game.
Hell yeah.
Oh, they stole it from King of the Mountain from TNA. Wow.
Yes. Oh man. Yeah, who can move that idea?
Yeah, I don't know. Wow.
But yeah. All right. Sad main event. Where's that event? I gotta go all the way down. All right, we go. So, sad main event. This is hot worst case so far. Until we get to SmackDown tomorrow night, where they might announce one more match, but they get last time they did sad main event was it 5 matches? Well, sort of, because they had a dark match before the show from
Yeah.
last segment event, and involved the Secret Service versus BFAB and Michin. Well, they got out I got out in the dark match then.
Oh my god. Yeah, I still didn't forget Michin. I hate her now. I hope she get released. Oh no.
Oh wow. But yeah. So the main show though did have only 4 matches for tonight's main event. So this is probably the same as well. They probably add a dark match as well. Like Michin again. Yeah, you want to see her wrestle. Good.
Oh, wow.
uh, but anyways, but his matches, that's happening so far. Dominic Mysterio defending his WWE Intercontinental Championship against Penta and Rusev in a triple threat match. Yeah,
I think either Rusev wins or maybe Dominic retains.
yeah, by cheating. Even though you can't really cheat in this match because it's besides 10 matches, no DQ, lazy booking.
Well, he's gonna prove his point. He's never cheated. It's no DQ match, so he's not cheating.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because Dominic wins fair and square. Yeah.
Exactly. See, he always tells the truth. He never lies.
Never lies. Never cheats.
Nope. He never steals.
Yes. But so yeah. So then we get to another match here. But probably every match on the show is involves championships.
Oh wow.
Might as well call it. Might as well call it, what was it? Battle of the Belts. Yeah, AEW called it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oh man,
Yeah,
but
that's right.
for this next match, for the WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton will defend it against Jade Cargill.
Okay. I think either Tiffany retains or maybe Jay Cargill wins. Um, I think if Tiffany retains, then they'll probably do another match at Survivor Series. Maybe.
I think they go for it now. Um, unless they do something what comes to shenanigans involvement in this match. But
Maybe. Yeah, we'll
but
see.
again, because Jade Cargill, she's got to deliver in the ring. That's she's a heel now, so hopefully her heel persona will deliver in the ring this time.
Yeah, she's gonna cheat. She's gonna start low blowing people. Poke the eye. Loosening her boot. Yeah, she's gonna do that. All right,
But yeah, we'll see. Jade Cargill should win. She should win though. Either way,
I agree.
I think this marks for her to win.
Yeah, and I would definitely book a match. Like for WrestleMania. Like if Bianca Belair comes back in time, I would have
Yep,
that be the match for WrestleMania for the women's
I
title.
agree. With Jade Cargill probably still going over.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Then we got for the not so undisputed WWE Championship, defended by Cody Rhodes
Mhm.
against Drew McIntyre.
Whoa.
Yes. So this match itself, it's just a regular match for the tag championship.
Hmm.
Unless they change it, we get SmackDown. It's not just nothing else. But um, they gotta give the belt to Drew because
I mean, I
if
wouldn't
he
mind
doesn't
if
get it
McIntyre
here,
wins.
yeah. And
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't mind if he wins.
the way to do
Good.
it is by having Randy Orton come back and screw Cody.
Yeah.
Basically reveal himself that he was the one who attacked Chica Fasu.
It was me, Jacob. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, and yeah, it definitely be good to book to build up to Cody versus Randy. Them finally having a match against each
Hmm.
other.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind if Drew won it. We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see
But
what happens though.
if Drew's to win this one, and it don't do that with Orton get involved and Drew McIntyre you know still goes in there and lose. Like he and he's done. Uh, he should make
Yeah, yeah.
and like what's the point? What's the point now with McIntyre? He he couldn't beat Cody Rhodes at WrestlePalooza, and
Hmm.
he couldn't do it at Summer main
Yeah, yeah. Drew Galloway's all elite. Yeah,
event. Yes, I'm going back to TNA.
yeah. I mean, he had a good run in TNA, so
Yeah. All right, and finally, the battle for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship: CM Punk versus Jay Uso.
now I have two predictions. I think either CM Punk wins, or like I predicted, I think like last week, maybe the Bronze, cause a double disqualification, and nobody wins. And then they make a triple threat match for Survivor Series.
They could.
Yeah, so
Or you can, or you can have CM Punk win in Utah.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah, I don't know
CM
you
Punk
all
in
heard,
the
but
house.
yeah, I know you heard, but JD is not a fan of someone winning a championship title in Utah.
Oh wow, really? To I mean, this is the same guy that said, F I mean, this is the same guy that said F Albany and everyone, and everyone in
Yeah,
there.
he must have a bad experience. He must have a bad experience over there. I don't know.
Probably, maybe.
Mm.
But yeah, but I think either or those will happen. I don't see Jay winning it because obviously they're
But
building up
I
Jay
don't want
becoming more
CJ.
huge.
I want Jay winning the belt.
I don't think he is winning it. I think it's obviously going to add more fuel to the fire for him to turn heel. So
A turn
you know,
heels.
yeah, the yeet movement is dead. You killed it. You killed it, Oos. I got 7 letters, 2 words. F you.
Wow. Well,
All
I tell
right.
you who's not gonna be happy. I tell you who's not gonna be happy with more eating. Pat McAfee when he comes back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's saying, yeah. Yeah, what happened to Jey Uso, man?
Pretty sure we're having a match with those two.
I can probably see that yet. I can probably see that actually happening. I can see it happening. I mean, we did get Gunther versus Pat McAfee in Backlash this year, so anything's possible. Like I said, I can see Jey Uso saying, like, you've been, you went from dick riding me, to being my biggest hater.
Yep, indeed.
Yeah, I can see that being a match. Yeah. All right.
All right. Now I want to mention something about Colin Jordan.
Okay.
Now, after seeing that clip, with Colin Jordan bringing in the title, the TNA knockout world title, to me, to hit Jordan Grace with it, because that's when we had Trick Williams and Ricky Saints having that fight, which I thought the way they did was stupid, by the way.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I don't mind the fighting, but in the middle of a towel match, when it was clearly
it's believable.
Yeah, sure.
It's believable.
But it was clearly telegraphed what was going to happen. When they did that, the referee was been distracted. Klein Jordan, who at first had to take to miss the title, but she didn't want to do it until she decided to do it. But the way she did it, she really clocked Jordan Grace with that belt. And then I saw about what I think I saw it last night. Whatever the result of what happened with Jordan Grace. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she really laid it in. I'm sure she didn't mean that, but yeah, she really clocked her with the belt. Yeah, because I saw the picture too with the
she meant it.
Oh, she meant it. Yeah, she gave her a receipt.
She meant it. She remember she said you're gonna regret that.
Well, she did say that.
She's gonna regret that.
I mean, she did say that, bro. You're gonna regret that. Reckless.
That was reckless. That was so unsafe of her.
That was unprofessional.
Someone who's very unprofessional. Fuck you.
Oh no, you said. Oh no, you said F you, Kalani Jordan. Oh
no. Fuck you. You're fucking reckless. You go back to the train. Because clearly you don't know how to do a belt shot. And he should relate to a belt shout to Stone Cold.
Oh yeah. I mean, Robert, mistakes happen,
Hey, hell, even Jinder Mahal, fucking sucks.
Oh,
Even he did a
no.
best shot to Randy Orton.
Oh no, that's not good. When you even saying Jinder Mahal did something better. Oh no, I'm sure that was an accident, bro. You know. No. No, you know what? I can see her. I can see her cut a promo, bro. It's like, remember what I said? She was gonna regret that. Well, look at the Titantron, and then it shows like the picture of Jordan Grace's face. Yeah, it's like, yeah. I did that.
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, and that's a warning to everyone else in the locker room.
You want to call me traitors?
Yeah, this what happens. This what happens when you call me a traitor.
But that's the thing. Jordan Grace never called her a traitor though.
And she did slap the hell out of him.
She was being a peacemaker doing all this, but Sandra Rose being a brat.
Yep. Biatch. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't say though.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man.
I don't hear that much, because of that.
No. I mean, I'm talking like character wise,
Yeah. But
yeah, she really said, she really meant it. You're gonna regret that.
You're gonna regret that. By the way, I remember how that was done on Homie Havoc. Like, you're gonna regret that, and then she leaves her own locker room. Like, okay.
She was upset, man. She was upset.
she told her, get out of my locker room. Get out of my locker room, whatever. And so she leaves.
Get out.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Her own locker room because she got kicked out. It's this whole thing's stupid, by the way. Her getting kicked out of her own locker room, or because she's she's representing for Team TNA, even though she's not TNA.
Yeah, you know what, Robert.
I hate this.
What don't you hate? Wow. Well, Robert. Robert, I'm gonna win the IWGP TV belt, the buckle belt, right? And then when I go back to AEW, all the roster's gonna hate me because I'm a IWGP champion instead of AEW champion. Yeah, they're gonna hate me for that. You're a traitor.
Things that they do on W sometimes makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense, Robert. No, you know what, Robert? You know why they're doing it? You know why they're doing it? It's not because of TNA. It's because she's black. Oh boy.
Oh god.
Oh no. People like you don't deserve to be in this locker room. No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Even though Jay Parker was involved with that, I'll kick her out too. But okay.
She's one of the good ones. No.
She's an exception one. Miss Parker.
She's the exception. She's the exception.
I mean, she's more ghetto than Troy Jordan.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's a little lighter, yeah.
Oh man. Oh wait.
All right.
But we're done with trying to join that out. But also another notion I want to bring up. I'm pretty sure you heard about this already, but because of Jada Parker and Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jada Parker, Jey Uso thing.
Yeah, because Jey Uso is cheating on his wife with Jada Parker, Miss Parker, and Miss Parker, because they were walking out of the building together, whatever. That means they're seeing each other, blah blah blah.
Yeah, they're pulling Edge and Lita.
It's the same thing that people thought when it comes to Austin Theory and Michin.
Oh yeah, when they took that picture. Yeah.
People find for any reason, I don't know if that's gonna do with the way he's getting pushed, Jey Uso. I don't know.
Maybe.
But holy shit, man.
Yeah. First you're being over pushed like Roman from 2015, which is some people actually are saying that. and now
Yeah.
and now you cheating on your wife. Yeah, you really suck, Goose. Well,
And what's next? You're gonna say that Dominic is really cheating on his wife with Liv Morgan.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he been cheating on his wife, with Rhea, Liv, and now potentially Roxanne. Like, he's a dog.
And it was the same thing that they came to Dominic with Rhea because Rhea is with Wade Matthews.
Yep, and she's a cheater too. Wow.
Mommy's always on top.
Yep.
Oh my
And
God, Steve.
no wonder he got booted in his own wedding. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, that did happen. He got booed in his own wedding.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, that's not really going on with that whole thing. With Jay Parker and Jey Uso.
Yeah, I've been seeing that for a while now. This whole like Jada Parker and Jey Uso thing. What people have been saying. I didn't really think much of it. Just
No. Well, it's throwback to when they made sure in the Rumble.
okay. Maybe probably met each other in the Rumble. Became friends. Like something big.
My God. But yeah, there's not really not much to say there because there's really not in depth to talk about that whole thing.
Yeah, I think it's just a gossip, basically.
That's all that is. Again, and maybe people that don't like Jey Uso, that office push, whatever, and they trying to find any
And
reasons.
then,
Or this we want to be on top. This we want to be champion. A cheater.
yeah. You want a cheater to be face of your company. At first, he tried to get with Rhea. Now he's getting with this Parker.
And yeah, that's exactly that too. The whole thing. They take it to a whole new level when it comes to that. I don't get it.
Because it's still real to me. Damn it! It's still real to them. Damn it!
Yeah, it's too real to them. Well,
All right.
either way. So, Ilya Dragunov, they go to have him do the whole open challenge,
Yep.
Now with that one, I'm actually gonna call it the open challenge, and not open burial.
Oh wow! Now you want to call it the open challenge? Wow! Wow!
Yes.
Funny how that works.
Yes. with Dragunov is an exception. So.
Wow, that was an exception. Okay. Okay. And with Sammy, it was a burial. Obviously, with Tina, it was a burial. But now with the Dragon, it's open challenge. It's open challenge.
Yes, it's open challenge.
But
it was against also Black, and that was a very good match.
Yeah, that was really good match. Yeah, and obviously, it's wet butt time. David Priest.
Yes, that's when Priest came out. It's wet butt time.
Yeah, and then obviously show like the scar that he had. Obviously because the fireball. Hadouken. That.
Yes.
The Black dude. Yeah, so obviously they're still continuing that match. They're continuing that feud. I'm guessing also for Survivor Series because obviously it wasn't booked for Saturday night's main event, so I guess for Survivor Series it's gonna be a match.
I mean, I would love to think that it'll be a Survivor Series, but hell, they couldn't put on for WrestlePalooza because I guess they wanted to overbook the matches on that show.
Yeah, it was wrong with that. Wow.
Yeah, they want to overload it.
Yeah,
complete bullshit.
No, it's not, Robert. Stop.
Oh man! In fact, have they not had that match happening on SmackDown between Jade, Nia, and Tiffany? And but then again, Tiffany, she was rocked so much, it's pretty clear that she had a concussion, but not too serious of it. why they, which is why they want to, do the match to see if she be clear. And she has, and obviously she has being clear, but at the same time, that match still end up being not as good. Maybe because of the what happened, at the very end.
Yeah, that ending was just.
And now we got Nia Jax, he's going to feud with, Alexa Bliss again.
Yeah, they're doing that feud again. And this time now it's Alexa as the face and Nia as the heel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I find it funny that they did a segment where, they were being, the test chambers were being interviewed, and then all of a sudden, Nia Jax was into the frame. It reminds me, of the feud between Alexa and Nia.
Yeah, especially after when she won the Raw Women's Championship, and I think we're gonna have like tag team match, and and I was like, "Shut up, Alexa."
Yes. Yeah. Oh my god, that's what came close to me when I got came one day. Like, oh, shut up, Alexa.
Yep, that's what I would think of. And then like her, like when she found out what Alexa was saying about her,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And she just like the makeup room, the locker room.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so now the roles are reversed.
Yeah, now they're gonna have a match, which is gonna be on SmackDown later on tonight. So, let's see how that turns out. So,
yeah.
Now I don't know what it's gonna mean when Nia Jax, of dealing with the Texas champions. Or she's gonna find a partner to team up against them. I don't know.
And then those will reunite with the Candice LeRae, their new partner.
I think they're against right. Apparently she's for what came behind the scenes, that's what she's doing.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, she's behind the scenes now,
which is good because she's been doing this since during the time in the Indies and Triple H really thinks very highly of her, especially on NXT. So yeah, that's good that she's doing that too. And at the same time she can do stuff on TV.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now, as far as what comes to War Games, that's right, War Games. Now, I think it's clear as what they're going to do with the men's based on what they're doing on SmackDown. As I already mentioned.
Yeah.
It's going to be the MFTs versus the White Sticks, and if Bulldogs can't make it, again, it could be Sami Zayn in that role. Do that. The program with the MFTs. And so as far as the women's, it's not really clear yet, but they are basically telegraphing what could be the women's War Games. That's going to feature the Kabuki Warriors teaming up with probably Nia Jax. I don't know who could be in there, obviously, what comes to the heel side. But as far as the women's side, you can have EO involved with Bailey, Lara, and they will try to include Charlotte and Alexa in the match as well. So, which is why that's why they're doing that too, because Jax is going to be a part of War Games. And once you hear that, because I worked out last time, last year, right, when I got in War Games.
She just had an off night. That was just one night's mark. One night.
Oh my gosh!
Stop holding the grudge, bro.
Oh, and of course, when I say something like that, I go, "Nah, that's shut up, you smart."
Shut up, Robert.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, I'm not excited for Night Jax being War Games. In fact, any weapons involved with Night Jax out is not going to be anything, significant.
It's going to be fantastic. Yeah.
I mean, look what happened with Jay Cargill, for example. Then again, it wasn't really Night's fault. It was literally Jay's fault. She didn't really
Yeah,
protect herself.
yeah.
But I'll tell you what. Now I don't want to see in that more games. Michin.
I don't, I don't think she will be part of it.
Especially
What?
yeah, especially last time we saw her in war games as well, where her teammates was getting beaten up. Yo, there the numbers were getting the best of her teammates, and all she cared about was getting weapons.
Michin, what are you doing?
That's just my in my mind actually. That was my reaction. Like get in there. What are you doing? Your teams are getting pummeled.
And she's getting weapons so she
We
can
care
help
about.
out.
We care, and she was struggling too. By the way, because guess what she was getting a table.
Yeah, you see, that's what Robert say. Michin, what are you doing?
Oh my god! Oh, was that the same year when she was in the first when they first did Star War games, or was
Was it?
it or was it a year later?
Uh, Maybe it was
Can't remember.
a year later. I can't remember.
Let's see. That was Star was 2022, but that was Vince was stepping down. Until he came back. Okay, let me see. 2022. Here we go.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Yes, it was. It actually was the first War Games in Survivor Series.
Okay.
And if I remember, I think it was this Survivor Series. Where Jimmy Uso introduced weapons was when
Yeah,
it was
that was
first.
the one. Yeah, that was the one where we got
Yes,
the answer.
yes.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
Yeah,
That was the infamous one. Yes.
because they wasn't missing any weapons during that point. When Jey Uso
Yeah.
and I can't remember who started the match. With Jey Uso. It was either Drew McIntyre or Kevin Owens. I can't remember, um, but either way, um, until we got you know, so let's see, it was Sami Zayn, Jey Uso were being taken care of.
Mhm.
And then when it came to guys like maybe again Sheamus, Drew McIntyre maybe were in there. Or Butch at the time.
Yeah, Butch.
But and then after Jimmy Uso came in, and then that's where he started putting weapons out, and that was obviously not wasn't happy.
Jimmy, what are you doing? Yeah, I think that was like
Yes,
after the women's war games match. Like I feel like everyone was getting a lot of weapons. So
exactly.
yeah, I loved it. Well,
Of course you did. Oh my god! But yeah, it was that year when we did it in 2022.
mhm.
But yeah, the one with Michi was ridiculous though. It was ridiculous. But she wasn't a Michin yet. She was still Mia Yim. So
Yeah,
you open that ketchup, you put it in the refrigerator when you open it up.
but
Ketchup. When you open it up, it puts it in the refrigerator. Seal it on, and once you open it, that thing is refrigerator.
okay. Uh. So yeah, for those who do the women's board games, what comes to it. But again, yeah, I want to see Michi in it. I think they learned a lesson after the first one. They did that with Michi because it was again, it was ridiculous that she took the weapons out, while her teammates were being pummeled the whole time. But nevertheless, we'll see what happens tomorrow night as well. For Saints main event. Later on, also for SmackDown, we'll see what they do with that as well. When it comes to what they do for the men's championship. With Wilson and Drew McIntyre. They might add some stipulation to it for sports before we get to Saints main event. We're also looking forward to see what else they do with Damian Priest and also Black moving forward. To see what they do for furthering that storyline. I'm kind of surprised that that's still going on, by the way, with Damian Priest and Alpha Black. I thought with Alpha Black taking care of Damian Priest, but I guess he didn't want to move on from it either way when it comes to it. I want to move on either after getting a fireball shot in my face. So I guess I understand that in a way. So as far as what they do with that, like even Jaber said, it could be a match, at Survivor Series, but I don't know if they would have done a Survivor Series match. I mean, a Survivor Series match. I mean, I would love to see it too, by the way. But if they would have done a match with Damian Priest and House of Black on the pre-show, I mean on the pre-show on the main shows of these PLEs, they would have done it already. At least we got Rufus versus and Sheamus in that one match on the PLE, which which was good. I wish they would do the same with Alpha Black and Damian Priest. Now, will they do it as a Survivor Series? I don't know, but we shall see. But there you go, folks. We're wrapping this up. I'm going to wrap it from here. This has been a fun episode, sort of. It's a lot shorter than last night's. And I apologize to Awesome Colorado fan. Didn't realize you comment in the live chat, but I see now. So but what's up to you, man? Hope you're doing good. Hope you have some fun activities for Halloween. Hopefully you all do. But yeah, make sure to keep this stay safe while you do it. You don't get egged, don't get TP, don't get pie in the face, don't get your wrapping in cotton candy. Based on reference to the clown's small space. Don't get punched by a clown that will knock your block off. Don't get eaten by a shadowy shadow hand puppet. Don't get attacked by popcorns that turns into wormy type of alien clowns in a way. Don't get captured by a giant clown. Just watch out for any type of killer clown smile space. Of any kinds. Okay. So there you go. But folks, that being said, I'm gonna wrap up from here. So thank you for watching. Shout out to the Jew Jaber for being part of the stream, and shout out to the awesome Colorado fans for commenting in the live chat. If anyone else that watched but didn't comment, thank you for watching either way. Hopefully you'll come in on the live chat next time. But make sure to do it in positive love, support, vibe, energy. To keep things safe space for everyone else that want to live comment. You can also troll, but make sure I'll troll in a positive way, not in the negative way. Don't be too mean spirit in a way. To keep things a safe space for us, to keep things cool, aloof, sad for everyone around. So that being said, folks, I'm gonna wrap up from here. We will do one more final night for this Halloween edition of BTA, and that will be episode 260. Hopefully see you there. So thank you all for watching. For the True Jaber, it's the natural born thriller saying peace on the streets. All be well, stay safe, take care of yourself, and that's going the world. Hope to see you Omega Red later on for that episode. For I'm out here, Tata for now, as habitual and M2. Goodbye and good night to all you. Bang. And folks, that being said, I'm gonna go watch some Halloween movies. So enjoy your Halloweens. Hope you watch some Halloween movies as well and shows, whatever have you. And enjoy watching them. And you'll I'll see you all later on for BTA 260 Halloween, Happy Halloween edition, I should say. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. God bless, peace, and take care.